Welcome to the SureSync Log Viewer training video. One important element of a file synchronization and replication program is the ability to view actions that were performed. SureSync provides detailed logging to accomplish this task. By default, the logging process records all actions performed, all warnings, all errors, and all exceptions. The logs are maintained for a 14-day period before being purged from the database. The default logging settings are managed in Options. To access this panel, click on the Options button in the ribbon bar. Once the panel loads, click on the Logging tab. From this panel, you can control the default logging level using the top drop-down menu. In environments with large numbers of files being synchronized, a lower level of logging by default might be appropriate. You can also control the level of detail to log to the Windows Event Viewer and how long to retain log entries before purging them from the database. The default settings are appropriate for most environments. The same logging settings are available for a specific real-time monitor or schedule. You can access these settings by clicking on the item and clicking on the Logging tab. The Log Viewer can be launched by clicking on the Log Viewer button in the ribbon bar. You can also right-click on a specific item, such as a real-time monitor, and select the Log Viewer option from the menu. The latest log for the selected item will be displayed. The Log Viewer ribbon bar consists of a drop-down menu which displays all log entries stored in the database. The Filter List of Logs option allows you to filter what entries are displayed in that drop-down menu. This is useful for large environments where many logs are generated per day. For example, perhaps you only want to see log entries for a specific real-time monitor. The Filter Details option in the ribbon bar unlocks powerful functionality. For example, assume you wanted to find if a file named file1.docx was processed. You can enter the file name in the File Name filter field and then click the Apply Log Details filter button to see records specific to that file. The Clear Filters button will reset the display to default. Additional filter options include changing the level of detail to display. For example, when displaying a large log with thousands of detailed entries, you may only want to see job summary statistics and any errors to produce a smaller log to review. In addition, you have the option of filtering based on file events. For example, if you only want to see files that were added in the log, you can do that here as well. You also have the option of specifying a start date and an end date to isolate actions from a certain span of time. The Export Logs button allows you to export a log or a set of logs to tab-separated text files for long-term storage. These files can be easily opened in programs such as Microsoft Excel to be reviewed at a later date. When exporting a log, you will define a folder to receive the exported files. Once selected, you must define what logs to export. For example, export only the currently selected job. You also have the option to delete records from the database after they have been exported. To complete the export, click the Start Export button. The Delete Logs button in the ribbon bar allows you to delete logs from the database based on the selected criteria. For example, delete the log entries for the log currently displayed. The main Log Viewer grid displays the records for the currently selected log. This includes files added, deleted, replaced, and any warnings, errors, and exceptions that may have occurred. For each entry, the event time, event description, agent name, file name, and additional information such as bytes copied and duration are displayed. The SureSync Log Viewer provides a powerful way for an administrator to quickly keep tabs on what is occurring within their SureSync environment.